Hi everyone, welcome back. This is TheeMemoryAstrologer, and this is the Interconnected-ness, a weekly oracle series, a weekly oracle offering. And I am so glad and so honored to be back here for another week. If you all really like this message, please like, and share amongst the people you like, you love, you want to share this message with. If you really like this message and want to expand that, let me know in the comments. Please send a nice and kind comment in the comments. If you all want to send me a love offering or donate, or just consult and get a reading, I have posted my link tree in the link below or in the caption below. That's in a little drop down. So once again, I am TheeMemoryAstrologer, and I do not have my calendar with me today, so I am going to be letting you all know based off my phone's calendar what week this is for. So this is for the week of February 7th through February 13th, 2022. So this is our very first full week of February. Last week we had a lot of January in it, and this week is just letting us know that this is our very first week of the new year, very first week of February, and this is a time for us to be very conscious, be aware, because this year is going to be amongst us. This year is amongst us, but this year is going to be amongst us. That means that we're going to be standing within so many worlds. That can mean we need to take a little step out. This year is going to be amongst us. That means we got to really check in with self. Really check in with self. So prepare for this reading. Please remember to do your 3 deep belly breaths. Deep breaths. In through your nose and out your mouth. This is our 11th episode of the Interconnected-ness, and I am so honored and so gracious to be on this platform and to give these assisters. Sometimes we just need a little assistance, and really, that's really all we need. All we need is one jolt, and then the other jolts start happening. So, since this is our 11th episode, I have decided to incorporate my fave playing cards and my fave oracle cards into this beautiful weekly offering, okay? Okay, so this week is mental. This week is about stepping into our creative version of ourselves, stepping into the inner light of ourselves, stepping into our inner passion, finding our creativity, and that is really awakening our inner child. And through awakening our inner child, that is really facing a lot of vulnerabilities that we have been holding on. Our worthiness, our developmental, our nurturing, all those memories. And this is a time for us to be really holding space in our body, listening to our body, and more so being in flow with our unconscious selves that is communicating to us. And as we are doing this, that allows us to go deeper into our vulnerability That allows us to go deeper into our discernment. But that allows us to hear the messages that are present within our body. This is a check-in with body card. So this week, yes, it's mental. Yes, this has been a very mental year. But it's on us. We know this is going to be mental. That's an everyday thing. But how are you going to maintain? How are you going to bring equilibrium and stability within yourself? And what does that look like? What does that look like? Incorporate a little fun. Incorporate a little fun. Incorporate a little fun. So, right now, a couple questions that I have is, what is fun to you? Fun has been changed and redefined over the past years. And right now, this is our moment of checking in. How do you check in with yourself? How do you check in with yourself? So the cards that we have that fell out is right now, and it's upright. Flow is reversed, and ease is reversed. But I'm going to put them back in the deck. Just wanted to say that out loud. Alrighty, and I'm going to just put... Alrighty, and fell back out. Same card. Oh, interesting. Wow, okay. So we're going to keep this. So the cards that first fell out was the ones I previously stated, and now flow fell out correctly. Letting go fell out not correctly, upright. Letting go fell out upright. Flow fell out upright. Remember, it just fell out reversed. Self-love. Wow, this is really tapping into that self, that really understanding of self. And yeah, through this, it leads to liberation. It really does lead to liberation. But is liberation a path of saying that, this is it, that I'm over it? Or is it just a path of losing oneself to gain a higher version of self? We have really been trying to understand the liberation of self. And through liberation of self, that looks like honoring and forgiving oneself. That means looking at memories, walking through them honestly, wholeheartedly. But that really just looks like letting go. Seeing that there is so much going on mentally and emotionally and within our environments. The aspect that we need to really practice this week, this 11th week, is the art and practice of self-love. And self-love doesn't insist on, I'm going to the spot. No, self-love is genuinely looking at self and seeing, all the components of it, seeing all the characteristics, and not seeing, just, acknowledging them. And even if that's the first step, that allows you to realize certain things about yourself, to grow and to understand different parts of yourself, to then have a better relationship. Self-love allows you to grow and to tap into your body and how it's communicating with you. And what does those communication mean? Self-love says, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerabilities and from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. I long to take care of myself like never before. And to even be in flow with that, we know that we have to do a deep dive emotionally. We know we have to do a deep dive unconsciously. But understand, through this surrendering, through this detachment, it allows you to gain clarity in yourself. Gain clarity in your path. Gain clarity in the type of relationships and mindsets and goals that we are aspiring, that we are setting off for. But it allows us to grow a deeper relationship to ourselves and into our highest consciousness. The back of the deck is energetic clearing. This moment, this force of, is it loss or is it liberation? We need to define what is loss and what is liberation for self. Because loss sounds like, to me, the taking of accountability, But why don't we see loss as a surrendering to open up, and for liberation to then open us up to inspire us? So as we use these two combined and infused, and know that through these leads to a higher version of self, leads to a better, deeper, more harmonious relationship with self, and within our environment, and within our mind. We'll start seeing things as like, like, wow, this is happening to me, but I am so grateful because this could have happened. Energetic clearing says, during crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachment, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. You have this. Remember the strengths, the armor, the discernment, the gifts, the talents that you are growing, that you are nourishing, that you are using for your benefit, of course. For your highest benefit, of course. Remember, they can assist you in your everyday life. Remember to take note of your day-to-day life, and to know that this is for the highest call of you, your plan, your path, and that your plan and path is individualized and separate and unique. You got this. Have a wonderful week.